Indigenous group from the area of the Amazon rainforest where British journalist Dom Phillips and Indigenous expert Bruno Pereira were murdered in June, on Thursday deplored the release of one of the suspects in the killing. The Union of Indigenous Peoples of the Javari Valley said in a statement that the man's release pointed to the negligence of Brazilian authorities in prosecuting the case and their failure to contain organised crime in the region. A federal judge in Amazonas state decided on Wednesday to grant provisional freedom to Luramar Lopez Alves, known as Caboclo, a fisherman accused of being involved in the killing of Phillips and Pereira. The judge said Alves has been under provisional arrest for 3 months and could not be held any longer without strong reasons to detain him. Alves was arrested by the federal police back in August. Local media reported that he was suspected of having an involvement in hiding the bodies of Phillips and Pereira, whose remains were found buried in rainforest after a fisherman confessed to police. Federal police did not immediately respond to a request for comment about the judge's decision.
Right now, Kalkine is offering a 7-day free trial on its premium research reports. Get access to data-driven market insights combined with an in-depth analysis on financial markets across the globe. Don't miss it. Subscribe for the free trial now.
Phillips, a freelancer who wrote for The Guardian, The Washington Post and other well-known publications, was on a reporting trip with Pereira in the Javari Valley, a remote jungle area on the Peruvian border that is home to the world's largest number of uncontacted Indigenous people, as well as cocaine smuggling gangs and illegal hunters and fishermen. They disappeared on June 5, and Brazilian authorities found their bodies several days later. At the time, the police issued 7 arrest warrants. The Amazonas court did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Alright, that's all for this video, but leave your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like and share. For more content, you can subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. I'm James Preston, reporting for Kalkine Media.